I spill a lot of tea. I'm sharing more than I've ever shared before.
I'm about handling my business. No time for stress over bullshit. You think success is an option? I'm trying to get this shit popping like woo. Big moves. My rules. Y'all heavy on the tweeting. I'll disappear a whole season like woo. Who said they looking for me?
It's been a hot minute since I've done a chit chat get ready with me video for you guys. So it's about that time. We have a lot of stuff that we need to talk about. I have been trying to sit down and film this video for like 2 weeks at this point. So I'm so happy I'm finally able to get this video up and out for you guys. If you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead, click that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell so you're notified as soon as your girl posts a new video. If you would like to see more videos like this one, I'm not going to be sharing any of the makeup products that I used in this video because I definitely wanted to just chit chat with you guys, catch up while I do my makeup. So if you're interested in any of the products that I'm using for this look, you can check the description box down below. And if you are a beginner with makeup and you need extra help, I did create a course. It's a full get ready with me. I talk through it. I share every single product, every single tool, why I'm doing what I'm doing, while I'm doing every single step of my makeup to create a full face. Definitely check out that course. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box down below for you guys. And if you would like to get into this chit chat, get ready with me. I spill a lot of tea. I'm sharing more than I've ever shared before. You definitely don't want to miss out. Stay tuned. I literally have been trying to sit down and film this video for 2 weeks now. So much has happened that has just prevented me from sitting down and filming this video. And I know y'all are probably like, girl, you're releasing other videos, but a lot of the videos that I released on my YouTube channel, they've been recorded 2-3 weeks ago or even a month ago. I have so many videos that are already like pre-scheduled to release, but this particular video, I have been wanting to sit down and film in real time. I wanted to release this video within like a day or two of me actually sitting down and filming it. I feel like my last life update video I posted maybe like a year ago, so this is much needed. I know I said I was going to post more chit chat get ready with me videos, but listen, life has just been lifing, and honestly this doesn't come second nature to me. I'm a very private and kind of reserved person, but I'm definitely trying to do better. My vlog channel has definitely helped me like open up and just like share random stuff. So if you're not following me on my vlog channel, make sure you do that if you're interested in seeing like more personal vlog type videos. 9 times out of 10 on that channel, I'm not even glammed up. I literally am looking like a straight bum, but that's me on a regular basis. Like y'all see me all glammed up all the time, but that's not how I am majority of the time. I'm like real chill, laid back. I like getting glammed up, don't get me wrong, but on a regular basis, girl, I don't have time for all of that, okay? So yeah, if you're not following my vlog channel, it's Glam Keisha. I'm gonna leave a card up top for you guys so you can go check that out. So as I mentioned, I've been trying to sit down and film this video for a hot minute. So much has like happened that just stopped me from filming on the days that I really wanted to. Chuckles, my Chiweenie, who is a senior now, if you've been following me for a minute, y'all remember when I got Chuckles. He is very old. He got sick the other day. He actually like was throwing up all the time. He couldn't keep anything down, not even water. So I'm like, I have to take him to the vet. So it was after hours, so I took him to the emergency vet and they did some blood work on him, and he has a really high white blood cell count. So he either has cancer or some kind of like pancreatitis, or they said like kidney infection. They gave him some medicine and he's been doing really great at home. The first day, y'all, I was very scared. I thought he was gonna pass, and I literally was like bawling and everything. And he ended up starting to eat the following day because he literally had not ate in 2 days at that point, because he had started like on a Tuesday evening not eating and like kind of feeling sick, and then on Wednesday he was throwing up all day. He wasn't keeping anything down. He didn't even eat on Wednesday. And then Thursday evening is when he started to eat again. And when he started to eat again, I'm like, okay, he's feeling better. But I was very worried. I'm gonna have to get a couple of ultrasounds done on him just to see if they find anything, and possibly a biopsy if they do. So definitely keep Chuckles in your prayers. I really would appreciate that. And then another reason why it's been taking me such a hot minute to film this video is because I started back working out, y'all, and I have been just doing like cardio. I'm not doing any weightlifting or anything yet. I just wanted to get back in the gym because it's been really long. Y'all know I lost a lot of weight like a few years ago. I think I lost maybe like 40, 45-ish pounds. I gained all that weight back, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're gonna get it back in order. So I've been like so tired with just working and then working out. And then also, if you're not following my vlog channel, then y'all probably don't even know, but I fell back in November when I went to Charlotte for my birthday. I literally slipped in the shower, and at the time, I didn't like feel it, but I think that's because I had been drinking earlier that day. So, you know, I probably like didn't feel the extent of it. But over the next following months, I would say about a month after that, my back started acting up so bad. I was having so much back pain, and I went to the doctor, and then I started experiencing sciatica, and I would literally get out the bed and there would be the shooting pain down my right leg the most, but it would also be my left leg as well. And the first time it happened, I had no idea what was going on. I told my boo to call an ambulance. Like, I was hurting so bad, and I didn't know if it was like a blood clot or what the heck was going on, because y'all, I'm like smiling and laughing kind of about it now. I literally had no idea what was going on. Like, if you've experienced sciatic pain and like that shooting feeling, it literally like cripples you. Like, my feet and everything were just locked up, and I was just trying to keep everything moving. But yeah, so the sciatic pain and the back pain has dissipated. I have to start physical therapy soon. But yeah, like when you get in your 30s, moving closer to your 40s and older, if you fall, baby, your body is not snapping back like it used to. So I've been traveling a lot more lately, but let's talk about this fear of flying, okay? I have an extreme phobia of flying, and the crazy part about it is I used to fly all the time as a kid. Like, I would fly by myself. I would always go visit my grandma in Chicago, and my parents would put me on the plane. I don't know what the service was called, and I don't know if they still offer it now, but it's a service where the flight attendant just like watches you if you're like a minor on the plane and you're on the plane by yourself, and they make sure you get to the gate. Like, once my grandma or someone would come pick me up, there was like certain paperwork that would have to be filled out. That's beside the point. The point is that when I was younger, I used to fly all the time and I wasn't afraid. I don't know when I became afraid of flying. I think it was maybe like as an adult, but I had stopped flying at one point in my life. And whenever I would get on planes after that, I would literally be gripping the seats at any type of like the smallest bit of turbulence, or the plane moves in a certain way. Like, anxiety would be at an all-time high. Like, if any of you have a fear of flying, let me know in the comment section down below, because it's literally real. Like, if you don't have a fear of it, you're probably like, girl, what? But it's serious, y'all. Up until now, I literally had not got on a flight since 2020. Since like right after COVID, because at that time, nobody was really flying and flights were like so cheap, and there was literally like nobody on the flights. But yeah, I flew a few times in 2020, but I haven't flown anywhere since then up until this year. And when I tell y'all, I was so deathly afraid. Like, it had been 4 years since I hopped on a flight. and I was just so scared. Like, I really was excited about our trip. We went to Puerto Rico, so I was so excited to go there, but I'm like, we can't drive, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we go to like Florida or somewhere in the States and I can drive, baby, best believe I'm driving. I don't care if it's 10, 11, 12 hours. I'm like, girl, I'm driving because I don't want to hop on a plane. But the experience of this flight was very good. Now, on the way there, the pilot did say that we were going to experience turbulence, and I got very nervous because he told us this before takeoff. He was like, the flight attendants aren't going to be able to get you any drinks or snacks for at least the first like 40 minutes of the flight. And the flight was about 3.5 hours there, and it was like 4 hours back. I'm not sure why back was longer. That's what the flight time was from Atlanta to Puerto Rico. So when he said that on takeoff, I literally just started listening to gospel music. I had my Beats wireless headphones on, and I was just trying to get in the zone. I was praying and everything turned out really good. I did get a sparkling wine on the flight just to like calm my nerves a bit, you know? But if any one of you have a fear of flying, you honestly just have to do it. It's not gonna feel comfortable when you're doing it at all, but the more you fly, the more you'll realize that it's not really a rational fear as far as the plane is not gonna fall out of the sky. Like, I don't know why we think that, or we think like the worst. It's actually a lot safer flying than getting in your car every day. Like, you have a higher chance of getting in a car accident than you do any sort of issues on a flight. So yeah, the best piece of advice I can offer if you have a fear of flying like I do is just doing it, you know? And eventually, I'm not gonna say it's gonna go away completely, but eventually you should get to the point where you're okay with flying. And then I feel like it also helps if you get like better seats on the plane, especially if you have a fear of being in like tight spaces. Then I would recommend getting, like, if you fly Delta like I do, then getting like Comfort Plus or flying first class. Like, those definitely help because you're not as cramped up. And then there's a couple of things that I actually bought on Amazon to help with my fear of flying, just making me more comfortable on the flight. Like, I downloaded my favorite shows that I wanted to watch and everything. So if y'all want me to do a video on like what I brought with me that helped me like really be comfortable, let me know. I'm shocked I was able to do that wing liner and talk to y'all at the same time. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the trip to Puerto Rico. So we went to Puerto Rico. It was like a pleasure trip, but it was for my man's job as well. So it was definitely a good time. We were staying off of the same island that San Juan is on. We stayed at the El Conquistador Resort. It was absolutely breathtaking, beautiful. They have a private island over there, and the island was absolutely beautiful. There were so many activities that we could do. Some of the activities that they offered were jet skiing, kayaking, snorkeling. I think that's it. And they also had a restaurant over there so you could eat, you could drink. They had beds over there that you could rent, and you could just chill on the beach chairs as well. It was definitely a good time. We were swimming in the ocean over there. The water was very clear. There were fish literally swimming around us, and I was a little scared when the fish were just swimming around. I was like, wait a minute. But you really couldn't feel them. They were small fish. I didn't see any dolphins or anything like that. I would have loved to see some dolphins. But I did go kayaking. I was a little scared and nervous to go, but babe convinced me and I had a good time. And our teacher for the kayaking was very good. I feel like like that's why it went so well. We didn't flip or anything. I was trying to basically like row it like it was a boat instead of like lightly moving it across the water. So it was just something I had to get used to, but it was definitely a good time. We had the double one, so both of us were on there at the same time. I'm going to be releasing a vlog on my vlog channel with just some of the things that we did in Puerto Rico. So that should be up shortly sometime this week. So definitely check that out. I'm not going to be including any clips on this vlog. But yeah, his job fed us really good. We were eating super healthy and they had a really nice dinner and they had dancers there. They also had people that were like performing with fire, and it was definitely a good time for sure. They had open bar and everything. Like people were drinking, having a good old time. So the last dinner was my favorite part of the trip, to be honest. It was like a red carpet dinner event. They had paparazzi there that was taking pictures of everyone. I thought that was a really nice touch. I really enjoyed that. Me and Babe, we took a picture together. And the surprise man of the hour was Neo. And he was actually on our flight to Puerto Rico from Atlanta. And I didn't even think anything of it at the time until some other people said that they saw Neo as well. And I was like, oh, like that would be really cool if he was performing. And he definitely was. He performed all of his old hits. It definitely was nostalgic. He had some really good dancers there as well. I have a bunch of clips of that. I posted a few clips on Instagram and I'll include some in my vlog video as well. So yeah, we were only in Puerto Rico for a few days, like 3 days in total, but it literally just felt like a good time. Even though it was a quick trip, everything was taken care of, so we didn't have to literally think about anything. And I absolutely love that. I'm like, you know what? Next time we take a trip, we need to get somebody to plan out everything for us, because when you don't have to think about anything when you go on vacation, it just makes it a lot more comfortable and just fun, because you don't have to worry about, okay, well, what are we gonna eat? What are we gonna do now? You don't have to worry about any of that. Oh, and I almost forgot, there were chickens and iguanas on the island, y'all. The iguanas were so freaking cute. One got really close and I was like, ooh, I hope he doesn't come all the way over here. But yeah, they had some small iguanas and some bigger ones as well. And then the chickens, they had their chicks with them. They were so cute. So one of the main things that happened when we were in Puerto Rico, your girl is a whole fiance. Y'all, I gotta tell y'all this story because I literally was shocked. Like, I couldn't cry or anything like that because I thought my man was playing, like straight up. I really thought he was playing. So it was the first night we were there. There was a dinner outdoors and I literally was tired because we had got up at 6 a.m. to catch the flight to Puerto Rico from Atlanta, and I am not a morning person whatsoever, so I hadn't slept that long, and I definitely wasn't sleeping on the plane because, as I already told y'all, a girl is afraid of flying, so I can't sleep on the plane, okay? I never have been able to sleep on the plane, actually, so that might not even have anything to do with that. So yeah, I was really tired after the dinner, and I was ready to like leave, but we ended up staying a little longer, but we went back to the hotel room at like maybe 10 o'clock, and it was so hot there that we were taking showers like 2 to 3 times a day, you know? We had just took a shower to get ready for dinner and then needed to take one when we got back in because I just felt so nasty out there. Like, even though it was in the 80s like it is in Atlanta, it's different. It feels completely different in Puerto Rico. So yeah, let's get back to things. So I took a shower first, then my man took a shower, and I was like, we had got on some kind of conversation. I don't even know what the conversation was, but I was just like, if you like it, you should have put a ring on it. And so then I went to lay down. I didn't even have my glasses on, and I can't even see too good without my glasses. And so I was getting ready to go to sleep, and he comes over and we're just having a conversation. Well, at the time I thought we were just having a conversation when really he was proposing and telling his speech, but I thought we were having just like a back and forth conversation about feeling. He asked, will I marry him? And I thought he was playing until I saw the ring, and I was like, oh girl, he's not playing. So I said yes. I said yes before I even saw the ring, but I literally thought he was playing. So I was just in so much shock. I didn't even have a chance to like cry or anything. Everything has just felt so surreal since the proposal and since Puerto Rico. And it's something that I'm just gonna remember for the rest of our lives. I'm so happy that I have found literally my best friend, my lover, fiance, soon to be hubby in one person. Like, one thing that I can honestly say is I'm a completely different woman since I've been with my fiance. I really feel like the right man can change you. And when I say change you, I mean like naturally. Like, they're not trying to change you. Like, you will just find yourself changing and doing things that you would not have done before. And the crazy part about it is before I got with my current fiance, I literally prayed to God and I asked him to send me someone who was for me. And I was very open to it, and literally God sent me my husband. I even told my mom, like, before we even got in a relationship, when we were just dating, I was like, this is my man. Like, I just knew it. It's crazy, but I just knew that this was my man. I literally have found my forever with him. I have felt so comfortable since the very start of this relationship, and it's just amazing to truly be loved for you. I definitely wanted to share this with my YouTube family first. I haven't posted about it on any social media, and I've been engaged now for almost 3 weeks. But I haven't talked about it. I have been wearing my ring, but nobody's like clocked me on it. I'm like, if somebody clocks me on, you know, wearing it on TikTok or Instagram, like I just would wear it on story. And I'm like, okay, they clocked me. But I had not announced anything. I said I have to tell my YouTube family first because y'all have been riding with your girl for a minute and I really appreciate y'all, and y'all are gonna go through this new journey with me. So yeah, the way my man proposed, he actually didn't plan on doing it then, but I had brought up, you know, he should have put a ring on it, and the whole time he's like, I have the ring, like, shut up. But I had no idea. So he said he couldn't even contain it or hold it anymore. And he wanted to do it at dinner, but there were so many people from his work there that I'm so glad he just did it with me and him, because we're both like private in that regard. And that would have just been like too much attention for me. I don't like that kind of attention. So if I have any younger or even older viewers, if you have not found your person, I promise your person is out there. Your person is definitely out there. And I found mine when I wasn't even actively looking. You know, I kind of was asking God to like step in and do what he was meant to do. We're not meant to find our partner. God decides who our partner is. And if you choose without consulting God, it probably isn't gonna work out, baby. It could, but it more than likely won't. So I know I've gotten this question a lot. Do I want to have children? I definitely do. I would like to, but if it doesn't happen, I'm okay with that as well, because I know the older I get, the chances of me having one naturally can go down, because it can start to be more dangerous for the woman the older that she gets. But yes, if it's God's will, I would love to have probably just one child. I feel like this life update is the most that I've shared with y'all like ever in life. I'm sharing what I feel comfortable with sharing. So yeah, I told y'all we needed to talk. We had a lot to catch up on, and that was the main thing that I was holding. And I'm like, I gotta tell my YouTube family first. So now that the cat is out of the bag, I can finally post my vlog, because I'm like, yo, you cannot post this on your vlog channel without telling your YouTube beauty family first. Some of y'all have been riding with me for 15 years, which is insane. That's almost half of my life, which is crazy. So in my last life update video, I did hit on anxiety, and I talked about how I've dealt with anxiety in the past and how it's been going for me. And I could honestly say I don't have very many episodes. Like, I don't have any panic attacks or anything like that anymore. I'll get them occasionally, but I typically am able to kind of calm myself down. So I'm very thankful for that. If any of you are going through anxiety or you have panic attacks or anything of that sort, it comes in waves. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's better, but at the end of the day, anxiety and panic is not gonna kill us, y'all. So it feels like it, but we're not in any harm's way at that particular time. Our central nervous system is just acting up, okay? And I'm not a doctor or anything, so those might not be the right medical terms and everything of that sort, but just sharing my experience with it. And for those of you who have already found your person, you probably already know what I'm talking about, but I'm talking to those of you who haven't yet. Just be patient. Your person is out there, and your person might be feeling the same as you, like, where is she? I'm waiting on her. I feel like all of your life experiences prepare you for that. Like, you probably haven't met your person yet because you need to go through a few more things first, so you can really appreciate that person and be the person that you need to be with that person. And one thing that I will say is when you find your person, it will come naturally. You will feel comfortable. There's not going to be red flags. Nobody's perfect. There shouldn't be any crazy red flags with that person, okay? If you are feeling crazy and nervous and all that kind of stuff, it's probably not your person, baby. And once you've found your person, you will no longer be living in that masculine state that you may have lived in prior. Like, you will naturally be more feminine. And when you look back, you're gonna say to yourself, you won't even realize the change. It'll just happen naturally. But it's a wonderful feeling, y'all. It definitely is. Remember, all the products I'm using are linked in the description box down below. I really wanted to just focus on what I wanted to share with y'all today because it's so easy for me to get derailed that I didn't even want to think about having to mention each product. As I've gotten older, I just really like to spend as much time as I can with my immediate family. And by this, I mean my mom, my dad, my brother. My brother's in a different state, so I can't see him as often, but I try to see my parents at least 1 to 2 times a week, if not once a week. Sometimes I can't do twice a week, but at least 1 time a week, I try to spend as much time as I can with them because I love my family so much, and you just never know. You need to spend as much time as you can with your loved ones. That is what truly matters in this life, y'all. Do not take your loved ones for granted. So I touched on the weight loss journey a little bit, but yeah, that was one of the main things that got me back right after getting engaged. I'm like, girl, are you trying to be snatched for your wedding or nah? And I'm trying to be snatched, so yeah, weight loss journey on full effect, okay? If any of y'all are on a weight loss journey too, let me know. Let me know what your goal is and what you're gonna do to get there. So this go round, I would like to lose about 50 pounds, and I've been doing just cardio so far, but I'm gonna start to incorporate the weightlifting after week 4. So currently I'm on week 2. So 2 more weeks of just cardio, and then we'll move up to weightlifting. I'm currently just doing walking at like 3.3, 3.2, and I am doing that on an incline. I'm starting off very simple just because of what's happened with my sciatica and my back. I don't want to be doing too much, but walking on an incline is very, very good cardio. Now, last time I did change up my diet as well. I did keto and I was walking at first and then I started running. I will get back to running soon, but I'm not going to force that on my body quite yet. And I mean, I have a little while to get this weight off of me. The goal is to get the 50 pounds off in under 6 months. So I think that's definitely doable since I was able to do 40 in 3 months and I didn't have any loose skin or anything last time. I haven't quite decided if I'm gonna do keto again or something more sustainable because I feel like once you stop doing keto, that weight just, it comes back. Like you have to keep doing that. So I might do some kind of low carb diet this time, but I'm not worried about that quite yet. I'm worried about making sure that I get consistent with working out 5 days a week first. And then we can do the diet along with it. It's all about baby steps because if you start crazy hard with working out and diet, you're gonna burn out and it's not sustainable long term. So I know this is something that I want long term. So I wanna do it the right way. But yeah, life update. It was much needed. I hope that y'all enjoyed chatting with your girl while I do my makeup. If you wanna see more of these, definitely give this video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate all of your continued love and support over the years. Before you get off this video, make sure y'all make y'all way to my vlog channel because I know a lot of you don't know about it or you're just not subscribed to it. So here is the final look. I had a lot of fun chatting and filming this video for you guys. If you would like to see more chit chat get ready with me videos on my YouTube channel, definitely give this a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Let's get a little conversation going on in the comment section down below. And although this video is coming to a close, y'all can keep the party going by checking out my latest Get Ready With Me video. It's a vacation Get Ready With Me, and I think y'all are gonna love it. So make your way over there next.